My grandma's secret boyfriend showed up at her funeral wearing a wedding ring. I watched from across the cemetery as this tall, distinguished man in his 70s placed a single red rose on her casket. Nobody recognized him. When I approached, he smiled sadly and introduced himself as Richard. Proud out, he'd been dating my grandmother for 5 years since my grandfather died. She was the love of my life, he whispered. But she never wanted to tell your family, said you all weren't ready to see her move on. I was stunned, Brahma. The strict Catholic widow who lectured us about propriety had a secret boyfriend. Later that night, I found a box under her bed filled with concert tickets, travel souvenirs, and dozens of love letters. They'd been to jazz clubs in New Orleans, hiked in Colorado, even took cooking classes in Italy. The woman in these photos, minus laughing, dancing, kissing Richard on a beach, minus. I barely recognized her at the will reading. Our family was shocked when the lawyer mentioned Richard Rama left him her wedding ring from Jesus with a note. My aunt exploded. This man is a con artist. Mom would never betray Dad's memory. That's when Richard quietly placed a small velvet box on the table. Implied was a diamond ring and a yellowed piece of paper, a marriage license from 1952, with his and my grandmother's names dated 3 years before she married my grandfather. We were engaged when I was drafted, Richard explained. They told her I died in Korea. By the time I made it home 2 years later, she was married with a baby. My aunt stormed out, but I stayed behind. Did she love my grandfather? I asked. Richard nodded, eyes glistening. But she promised, if we ever found each other again, she'd wear my ring. I bust 60 years, but she kept her promise.